Hey guys, it's Jenna. Welcome back to my channel today. In today's video, we're going to be doing a good old-fashioned Sephora haul, and there's a couple items in here as well that I picked up recently that are not from Sephora, but I figured I would include them in this haul as well because they're pretty exciting products. So let's get right on into it. First, let's start off with this pack here. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I actually posted this, that I received this. This I did purchase from Mac Canada. This is a collaboration with Allana Davison, actually. She's also a fellow Canadian content creator, and she has put together some of her favorites in this kit. So let's go through them together because I think there's quite a few here that I really love already. So here is the box underneath the sleeve. I always love Mac packaging. It's just so classic, so sleek. So it comes with a little info packet here. You can see all of the products and how to use them, it looks like. Oh, you guys, it's this stuff. Pat McGrath also uses these things. These things go everywhere. They're like little pieces of paper that literally fly all over the place. So I'm gonna be very careful because I do not want to make a mess in here. The first thing is this Strobe Cream from MAC. Funny enough, this is a best-selling product from them. I have never tried it. This is in the shade Goldlite here, and yeah, it looks like, I'm hoping anyway, this is like one of those multifunctional products that you can use to highlight the face or to mix in with foundation. If you've tried the Strobe Cream before, I would love to know your thoughts on how to best use it because I have never tried it. It's crazy. This next one is the Fix Plus. Fix Plus is one that I absolutely love. It is something that does have some fragrance in it, unfortunately. I try to keep it in rotation with other setting sprays that have very little fragrance or nothing at all, but this is in the coconut fragrance. It's actually not too bad for fragrance. It's being closer to the bottom of the list, which means that the concentration isn't super strong, but Fix Plus is amazing. It is still a holy grail setting spray, and I'm super excited about this one too. This is a highlight that I love, and it's so cool that it's in this box as well. This is the Extra Dimension highlighter in the shade Whisper of Guilt, a MAC classic in my opinion. I love the Extra Dimension line. They also have blushes in this line that are extremely glowy as well. Looks like there's very much a gold theme in this kit because there's the gold light. We have this golden highlighter. This is a very beautiful glowy. You can see that it has quite a bit of gold dimension to it, like white gold to yellow gold a little bit. This is a very versatile highlight as well. You can really amp it up for a blinding highlight, or you can keep it quite minimal, but I take forever to hit pan on these because you really don't need a ton. Two more products in here. Let's talk about these. The first one is a lip pencil. This is actually a product I have never tried before from MAC. It is the lip pencil in the shade Strip Down. Ooh, it actually looks like it's a bit of a deeper brownie nude color. Kind of interesting. This is the shade here. I am going to swatch it for you so you can see. It's actually quite an interesting color here. It's not as brown as I thought, but it definitely has enough brown elements, that's for sure. Also seems to be a little bit more on the stiffer side just based on the swatch. I'm going to swatch Whisper of Guilt for you too, just so you guys can see, because Whisper of Guilt is really beautiful. So you can see that's just a light swatch here. It is so, so stunning on the skin. The last product in the Allana Davison collab box is actually a lip glass from MAC. Very interesting because I do recall, and I don't know, it was quite a while ago when I was quite a bit younger, that some of these glosses are really sticky. So I was worried about this one in particular. It is quite light. So you can see that. It almost looks like it has some gold reflex in it. The shade that I have here is See-Thru. And I'm going to swatch it on my hand. I really hope it's not the sticky formula that I remember. It does seem kind of familiar, you guys. Maybe it doesn't stay sticky. I'm not sure, but I remember swatching these in store back when we could swatch stuff actually. And I thought to myself, based on, just how it felt on the hand, I was kind of I don't think I should get this. So I've never actually tried them per se, but I've swatched them in store and been I don't know if this is sticky. So this formulation does feel the same. So I'm kind of curious what your thoughts are, if they stay sticky, if it's just the swatch is a little bit tacky, but then it's fine. Let me know down below, but this is the last item in this box. I believe all of these products are available on Sephora Canada as well because they do carry MAC Cosmetics, so that is exciting if you don't want to get the full collaboration, you just want to try a couple pieces out. Next, let's talk about the next thing that I hauled recently from Sephora. It is the brand new Natasha Denona Zendo palette. This is a palette I've been really enjoying actually. It has quite a few warm tones as well as a hint of cool tones in here. It's definitely inspired by nature with certain elements of nature meeting together in one palette. And I do think that this is a palette that is perfect for some of you that don't have quite a few of her palettes already. Or if you're a collector, just know that the quality, in my opinion, is the same. There's quite a few cream to powder formulations in here. There's also the classic mattes, and we have some shimmers. The shimmers vary from shimmer top coats, like a little bit thinner in consistency, to more of like pigment impact to slightly lighter pigment impact. So it's definitely a versatile palette. I do think it's probably best for those of us that maybe don't have as many from her, because a lot of these tones can be duped pretty closely, but I do think it's still a great palette. And for people that are not necessarily Natasha collectors, this is a fantastic one to try out. The midi price is awesome as well. The next thing I hauled is the new Hoola Glow Bronzer. I also did a review on this already. This is one of my like very short and succinct reviews because it's one bronzer compared to the original Hoola, and I didn't feel like I needed to talk all day long about that. I basically just said my review and hopefully got the information out for you that you wanted to hear. So this is a warmer bronzer. It also has a bit of a golden shimmer element, which makes it the glow, and it does come with a brush. I'll be honest, I end up throwing those away. If you're interested in more information on this bronzer, I also did a full review, like I said, and I also compared it to the original Hoola so that you could know which bronzer would be right for you. Let's get into another product that I feel like I don't think I've ever tested. If I have, I don't remember. This is the Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Stick. This is something that has been a bestseller from Laura Mercier for quite some time, and I've never tried it. And the shade that I picked up is Rose Gold. I did that on purpose because I feel like it's a very wearable shade that I would wear on a daily basis. It's not too dark, it's not too bold. It's just that perfect, like, I don't know, like glitz and glam, but nothing too crazy loud, if that makes sense. I'm really hoping that this one is a really beautiful one and done shadow. So here is Rose Gold. Do let me know your thoughts on the caviar sticks, if you own any, and what your thoughts are if they're worth it or not. Next is my first product from Danessa Myricks. Okay, I'm gonna say that wrong. Hold on. Okay, so this is the Danessa Myricks Beauty line. This is the Color Fix Eye, Cheek, and Lip Pigment. So this is in the shade Goldmine. You can see this is definitely a little bit more bold compared to the Rose Gold from Laura Mercier that I picked up. But this is something that is one of those versatile multi-purpose products that a lot of you guys have raved about. I really wanted to get a pinkier shade, but then I thought to myself, you have a ton of those, try to branch out. I decided to do that instead, and here's the product zoomed in. It's actually a lot smaller than I thought it would be, but I'm actually okay with that because it's going to be probably one of those ones that's quite pigmented that you don't need a ton of to make it look super stunning on the skin. So it does come in a dropper format. You can see right here, so that's really easy. Look at that pigment right there. Like bam, it looks stunning. It looks like it's gonna blend super, super well. So I'm really excited to test this because the next test would be, can you blend it long enough or is it going to start drying on you? As well as, is it going to hold, right? Like, is it going to crease throughout the day? Do I need a primer? So if you've tried these, let me know your best tips as well. This is stunning. This product is currently not at Sephora Canada, but it is at Sephora US. We've only started carrying Supergoop in Sephora Canada recently, and we don't have the entire lineup yet. So this is one of their newest ones in the line, and I made an order to Sephora US recently, so I decided to add this in my cart. This is the Mineral Sheer Screen product from Supergoop, and it's SPF 30. It's a 100% mineral broad spectrum sunscreen. The packaging is very similar to the rest of them. So in my opinion, the same sleek white packaging with the yellow lid. For the most part, this is the same shape and size as the Unseen sunscreen. So it's got a little bit of a different label, but very, very similar. So this one has zinc oxide as the active ingredient. That is it. So this is a product I'm very excited to test out because I do think that the Unseen is amazing, but I want to know the difference between them. Is one worth the money more? Is one a better buy? So I'm really excited because this one isn't available in Canada yet, and I really want to test it out for you guys. If you know me, then you know that I fell in love with the Dior Backstage blush. It's like a highlighter pink and it's super stunning, and there's only one other shade in the line. So I finally picked it up. So you guys probably are no surprise there. This is the Backstage blush in the shade 004 Coral. So here is the little baby here. It is so small in pan and just like the pink one, but this one doesn't seem to be as vibrant compared to the pink. But it also looks really, really beautiful. Like it almost looks like it has some interesting dimension to it. It looks quite natural in pan. So let's see how it looks swatched. But this is the same Dior embossment in the powder there. It's so, so pretty. Packaging is very lightweight, and that's kind of similar to the rest of the Backstage line. So this is 3 layers of that, just so you guys know. It looks super, super pretty, but I think it's nice that it's very buildable so that you don't have quite a bit of that oranginess coming through, right? So I think around 2 levels, it looks much more peachy, whereas if you kind of build it up to more and more intensity, it might start to turn a little orange on you. But I will let you guys know my thoughts. I'm going to be testing so many of these new products out in a future video. Let's talk about the next product. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Italian Summer Face Palette. I did pick this up as well because there were quite a few of you that wanted a review. So let's talk about this. Packaging wise, kind of deceivingly luxury looking. So this is beautiful. I mean, I'm going to show you zoomed in as well, but it is kind of lightweight in the hand too. It looks very like Boss with like the nice shimmer and that rose gold plate, but it feels almost like hardened cardboard in hand. So I kind of wish it had a little bit more weightiness to it, only because I'm a luxury lover and my packaging, I guess, preference is pretty high, I'll be honest. When you open it up, it has reflective rose gold packaging there, a really nice mirror, and then a bigger bronzer, a highlight, and a blush. I have heard interesting things about this one already. I've heard that the highlight is patchy. I've heard that the bronzer is patchy. I've heard that the blush is patchy. I've heard all sorts of things. So here we have the swatches here, and you can tell that's actually quite a warm bronzer. There's a nice light pink blush, and then the highlight is actually quite a bit of a white gold. I wouldn't say it's super shimmery per se, but it has some shimmer-esque to it, but a little bit more natural, not as loud compared to some other Anastasia products that I have seen in the past. The next product in my haul is the Huda Beauty Glow Obsessions palette. I picked this up in light, and you guys, the outer packaging of this makes me die, like every single time. I just think it's a little creepy. Somebody also told me that it looks like Jesus or Huda Beauty, like how Jesus would be depicted, and I was like, what? I couldn't stop laughing, honestly. It was kind of funny. I could have done without her face planted in the middle here, I'll be totally honest. This is actually smaller than I thought it would be in real life. I thought it was actually going to be bigger. I was kind of thinking in my head the old Anastasia like highlighter palettes. That's kind of what I was thinking. So that when it came this small, I was like, oh, okay, interesting surprise. I never hit pan on the Anastasia one, so I'm not mad at the fact that it's smaller. But is it worth the price, which is my next question. So I will be testing these for sure. They're quite shimmery in pan also, like the sparkle component is very, very evident. These to me remind me a lot of the Anastasia ones, just like how creamy they are, how much of a pigmentation they are right off the bat. And my best guess, like I said, is that I'm going to have to go light-handed with some of these. I think that pink is not going to be a highlight for me. It'll probably be a blush topper, but I'll definitely update you on this one. The next product in my haul is actually not from Sephora, but I figured I would include it as well because a lot of you are super excited about it. This is the newest item from Victoria Beckham Beauty. It is the bronzing brick. When I got this in the mail, you guys, it is heavy, like heavy, 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 luxury to the max. I'm digging it. I love it. First of all, if you press on it, it actually pops open. So I'll just show you the outer packaging here first, but this is very, very luxurious. It almost feels the same weightiness in hand as the Estee Lauder and Victoria Beckham collaboration in like the highlight, how that was so hefty and luxury feeling. This is very similar in weight. This is the packaging up close. You can see it says Victoria Beckham there. This is the shade number 2. Harvey is sleeping. So this is a very interesting mechanism because you do have to pop it open and then it does lock shut. So this is what I'm talking about. It pops up like this. You're supposed to do an overall diffuse bronze with the left side, and then the right side you can do some more like depth and defining. So this is the shade Match number 2. There's 2 sides. It says warm and contour. So you warm the cheeks with the Soleil side, which is on the left, and you contour with Honey, which is on the right. So here are the 2 shades swatched. I think this is perfect for me. There are other combinations as well if you are deeper or fairer than myself, but this is beautiful. So I'm hoping that they also look beautiful on the skin. What is the product that you are the most excited for me to review for you guys? Do let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until my next one, guys, take care and stay safe. Bye, guys.